Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Victoria of Vicky in the Kitchen, and today I'm going to show you how we make this delicious chicken stew, which I know you are going to like making all the time. If you are new here, you are so welcome. Feel free to subscribe, and if you are an old member, thank you so much for clicking this video. Let's get into the ingredients. We have some fresh tomatoes, some onion and bell pepper, tomato paste. I'll also be using hard chicken for this recipe. Okay, natural spices, I'm using anise seeds, rosemary, peppercorns and bay leaf, and I also have some ginger and garlic. So I'm going to be chopping the ginger and garlic and blending it with 1 onion and the natural spices, as you can see on the screen. And I'm going to be adding that to my protein under medium heat. Okay, once you add the blended spices, you can go ahead and spice with any combination of your choice. I choose to use stock cube and salt, and also I always encourage that you should let your spices make the meat tasty so that you can have an overall flavorful meal, because we are going to be adding the stock to the stew later on. So after letting this come to a boil for about 5 minutes, I'm going to take the lid off and just give this a good mix and then cover it again to cook for about 10 minutes. Remember, this is hard chicken, but if you're going to be using soft chicken, you do not need to cook it too long so that it doesn't become too soft. After 10 minutes, we are back, and then our chicken has steamed beautifully. We are going to take it out and then also separate the stock and set it aside, and we'll move forward to frying it. So to our pan under medium heat, I'm going to be adding some oil. You can use any oil you prefer, and then we are going to fry the chicken once it's heated up. Okay, make sure you keep an eye on it and stir it from time to time to ensure it fries evenly. So if you haven't already given this video a like, please do give it a like, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, my darling. Thank you so much. Our chicken has browned nicely. We are going to take it off the fire and set it aside. This is where we get tempted to start eating our chicken before we even start preparing the stew, but let's exercise patience, okay? Into the same oil, we are going to add our onions, which has been chopped, and then we are going to stir it until it's almost browning, okay? And then after that, we are going to add our tomato paste as well. So with the tomato paste, you are going to stir it until the tanginess in the tomato paste is no longer there. That should take about 10 minutes, stirring it periodically so that it does not burn. I added some habanero pepper along the line just because I like the flavor it gives to the stew. You can omit this part if you do not want it as well. Otherwise, it makes your stew very nice and flavorful. So as that is going on, I'm going to blend my tomatoes, bell pepper, and then 1 onion, okay? I like it a bit smooth, but you can have it a bit rough if you so desire. So we are going back to check up on our tomato paste that has been frying, and it's been going on for about 10 minutes, and we can see that the consistency has changed and also the tanginess is no longer there. So we are going to be adding our blended tomatoes to this, and I'll also be adding some bay leaf as well, which helps to enhance the overall flavor of the stew, okay? And I'm going to give it a good mix and then cover it to cook. We are going to let it cook for about 20 minutes, stirring it periodically, and also let the lid go halfway when it comes to a boil so that it can cook down nicely. After 20 minutes of cooking this, we are going to go ahead and add our stock at this point because the stew is getting ready. So when you add the stock, give it a good stir and let it go for about 15 minutes or until you see that the flavors are coming together nicely. So you still want to cover it, leaving some breathing space so that it can cook down beautifully. We are back to check on our stew and it has cooked nicely. We are going to then finally add our fried chicken to this. This is the moment of excitement for everybody because at this point we know the stew is almost ready. You can also add onions for flavor because it just adds some sweetness to this stew and takes it to the next level. But you can omit it if you do not want it. Give it a good stir and then let it be for about 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, you can see that the chicken has married with the stew and all that. You can then spice with any spice combination of your choice. I'm always stuck to my stock cube and salt, yes, but you can do anything that makes you happy. I also ended up adding thyme at the end because it takes the stew to the next level. Okay, so you can add it because it's delicious, but you can omit it if you do not want it. However, we are not done. Let the stew settle. Okay, let everything marry each other for about 5 to 10 minutes and your stew should be ready and delicious, ready to enjoy, ready to devour with any carbohydrates of your choice. Let me know in the comments section if you'll be trying this recipe, and if you've tried it already, let me know how it turned out in the comment section and I'll be glad to read all your nice comments. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. And to my returning subscribers, you guys are always the best. I had this with some rice and it went so well. Until I post my next video, God bless you guys. Bye.